Hello, humans, dinosaurs. Yes, this is Lopho, and today we are back with Prehistoric Planet Watch-Along stream. Noot. Yes, so we are back, and yes, what do you guys mean we have done this before? I have no memory. Nothing happened, right? What you guys are talking about? I didn't start a stream 40 minutes ago, and it stopped streaming automatically because the internet connection was shit. So yes, we are back with I was about to say Primal Carnage, but yes, with Prehistoric Planet. And yes, we are gonna be here with season episode 3, Swamps. So, let's get started. So, the reason we're actually doing Swamps instead of the other episodes, come on. There we go, yes. So, the reason we're doing Swamps instead of the other episodes is actually because... Yes, I am planning, because I was in Japan for the next, for the duration of the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, episodes of Prehistoric Planet. So I haven't been able to actually watch these episodes in total, so I've only seen a couple words with the word, I'm just hearing some words around the series, but I haven't watched all the scenes in it yet, so... Yes, I'm super excited in general, so... Yeah, let's jump right in and see what kind of prehistoric critters await us. Oh well, but I am honestly because of the trip to Japan, I'm right now I'm busy as hell because I have just so much stuff to catch up. Like I have to make videos, I have to edit, I have to do all that stuff. And I still need to do more other stuff as well, so because exams are actually in half a month. I got 15 days till the exam end term starts, so there's that as well, which I'm taking care of. All that stuff is also slowly, wrapping around me again. So for this weekend, until this weekend, I feel like I need to get my game up, keep my game up sharp so that I don't, run out of things to do during the time where I have to study for the exams. I don't want to be overcumbered by different things, so. Because that's kind of what happened last time, because I needed to study for the exams. I had just so much shit happen at the same time that I was just kind of too busy, so. Tomorrow's Dinosaur Day. Oh, really? Prehistoric Planet! Nude! Woo, woo, woo! Right, so I'm actually using my phone stand that I got from Japan. I'm actually using that right now, and it's actually super convenient. I'm so glad that I actually bought it, right? Back in the Nemeng formation, I see. Ooh, eggshells. Ed's Darkid. How do you say Ed's Darkid? Again, I'm having conflicted opinions on that. Honestly, I feel like it can be anything, whatever you want, as long as you can get the point across. And as I did point out, these guys make the walking with dinosaur salaphysis noises. What animals are they? What is the actual animal that makes these sounds? Are they some sort of birds? Oh, how cute. I wonder if it's gonna get brutally slaughtered and ripped apart, as per traditional Prehistoric Planet sense. Look at the grass move when it like moves its legs. Like they put all of that into consideration as well. That's actually kind of crazy. Ooh, windy. Nice. And off it goes! Whee! Oh no, something's gonna jump out of the water and grab it, huh? No, not strong enough! No! Not into the water! Oh, it swims. Oh, interesting. So it doesn't get brutally ripped apart, huh? Ah, there it is! Of course! Of course there is! Shamosuchus. Was it Shamosuchus? I know there's an ankylosaur called Shamosaurus. Kind of like Gripposaurus and Gripposuchus. Go, baby, go! Go, babies! Yeah, let's go! There you got it! Oh! No! Go, babies, go! Can't they just climb up from a tree and jump down? Like, do you guys have to like jump up from the ground? Is there a reason for that? Run! Baby, run! Or fly, whatever. Oh man, beautiful music. Oh no, it's gonna land in water! No! Oh! Oh, it survived! Go, baby, go! No, go up! Run! Whew. Right. Like, nature documentaries be like, you see this baby pterosaur, right? It's gonna make you emotionally attached, right? You will protect it with your life. Yes. Now the baby's in mortal peril. Oh no! It's this again and again and again. Well, look at the flies on that crocodile. Now we're in South America, huh? Ooh. Oh, it's an alligator gar. I killed them in Minecraft. Oh, it's Ulceraptor. Yeah, Ulceraptor is an Argentinian dinosaur, right? I almost forgot because in Germany, back in like 2009, 2010, there was a exhibition called the Gigasauria, where they had like dinosaurs from South America exhibited there, and one of the exhibitions was Ulceraptor. I still remember that. That's where I actually got to know our Ulceraptor, actually. They said that it was the largest raptor just outside Utah raptor, but I don't know. Is it still a raptor nowadays? I mean, it has a sickle claw. I've actually heard that some people said it's a Owen legend. Oh, competition is fierce. Gotta get all those fishies. Very interesting how they, unlike other unlike in games where the dinosaur immediately attacks, they just make like low like rumbles or grunts before hissing. Ooh, maybe like stealing. I mean, yeah, I don't like eating fish heads either. Like in South Korea, I know you don't do that in other countries, but sometimes you eat like the eyeballs of the fish or like the head of the fish. Like in South Korea, we sometimes do that when we like grill up a fish. But I don't. I've never eaten like a fish eyeball. I think it's like disgusting. Oh god! Run! They make similar noises to the Trudon in the Walking with Dinosaurs 3. Are they like? Do they use the same animal roars? Oh, when two fight, maybe that could be a chance. So I guess the one on the left is the female, the right one is a male because it's like slightly more red. That was a chance! There's the fish! Oh, they both ran off. Hurry up! Oh! Dino Crisis 2 PS1, huh? I mean, as I said, I kind of try to stay away from retro games because retro games look like shit. I don't care if it's fun or not, because most of the people don't care if the game inherently is fun. They just... You guys watch the game, so it has to be fun to watch. You know, a fun game that is fun to play doesn't make a lot of, good views, so... I think, like, retro games, like Dino Crisis, Dinosaur King, on the Nintendo DS. Like, those games are definitely games of examples where the game looks like shit, but it's fun to play. In a sense, RimWorld too, but at least RimWorld there's still a community around. The game isn't dead either, so... It's just sort of hard to get involved in. Is that a baby? Is that a baby Masicosaurus? But yeah, I'm definitely looking at. I'm actually looking all into like I'm planning on getting back into Minecraft too. Yeah. Oh, it's Beelzebufo. The baby snatcher. The baby basher. Swallower of saurians. The colossal croaker. So the Isle got an update. Yeah, I'm aware of that. I still am not looking into playing that, by the way. I likely won't. The Isle is still boring as fuck. Until they add in, like, a shit ton of dinosaur AI, I'm not playing that game. Because when I play a dinosaur simulator, I don't want to, if I'm a dinosaur, I am in a place, and if I look around and I can't see any dinosaur, like a herd of dinosaurs, like grazing in the plains and distance, I'm not playing it. Ooh, cool sound effect. Oh, it's a sauropod. Is that what was it? What were they called again? I forgot. Oh, Rapidosaurus. That was the one in what was it? In Dinosaur Revolution, right? Run, Froggo! Or Toad. What's the difference between a frog and a toad? Like, I'm still not so sure, actually. I know there's like, it's like a butterfly and mouse. There's slight differences, but honestly, I can't be too sure. Oh, mud bathing sauropods. Now, where have we seen that before? Huh. Look at him roll. It's adorable. Like, can Beelzebufo, like, not hop? Oh, there we go. Yeah, go ahead, make those hops. There you go. Hop, hop. Look at him just, like, swipe off the mud of his nose. Are there any non-dinosaur games that you like? Well, I do sometimes play Colorful Stage, which is like a rhythm game. But it has a lot of Japanese music, so. Ah, speaking of songs. Time to do some croaking. Maybe during the night? Well. Oh, and off they go. But yeah, I can't play Colorful Stage on stream. I mean, maybe I can, but again, it's it's a game that I like. It's fun to play, but it's kind of boring to watch, especially if you're not good at rhythm games. Because I'm not good at playing rhythm games. I just enjoy it. I just enjoy playing them. So, and especially for rhythm games, FPS, those two games where you need a lot of concentration and, you know, viewership will only remain if you are actually good at those two. So, hence why I actually stopped playing Primal Carnage alongside, you know, on my channel, unless it is like, you know, a kind of like a recreational thing. But with a Colorful Stage, I can't even do that because it's a rhythm game with Japanese music. So, if I played on stream, I might get copyright strike and demonetized. So, I mean, not copyright strike, but demonetized. So. Oh, it's a dried up riverbed. Oh, this is the whatchamacallit, the Western Interior Seaway, huh? Or is that like a less bigger thing? Wacky Packies. Packies eating insects. Now that's something that you didn't think about, huh? I mean, it kind of makes sense since ceratopsians are like more generic omnivores. Because remember, because they might just look like Hypsilophodons with fat heads, but they're actually closely related to ceratopsian dinosaurs. Think of it more like a Microceratops, but, you know, less of a frill. And a particularly big one at last. Oh, he's getting a bit cocky here. Are we gonna see it to head-on-head combat, or how's that gonna be? It's the scene from Dinosaur all over again, but instead of like Styracosaurs, it's Packies. Could you do a Monster Hunter meme review? Because why not? That's actually a good choice. I might do that. Old versus young. Which one is it this time? Look at the light reflect under its eyes. Oh. The old one looks much bigger though. It has a much bigger head as well. Much more domed. Oh, so they do now go for the heads now, huh? Did it change the theory? Oh, chase him down! Oh! Oh! Send them rolling. Right, get in the kick! Oh, push him down with that hind horns. Oh! No way, the young one won. Oh! Yeah, that is interesting. Because, like, usually in TV series, you know, like, one's defeated and the other one roars, you know, it's kind of like a formal thing. Like, I've always wondered that because, like, yeah, like, you won, you roar, but, like, what, do they never, like, strike back? Like, and that's exactly what they did. Oh, poor dude. Wait, wasn't the episode called Swarms? Like, why would the Pachycephalosaurs in the episode called Swarms? Kinda doesn't make any sense. Since that was, like, dried up, right? It was a dried up river. It wasn't a swamp. And Montosaurs? Oh, Trikes! There's Montos babies! Ah, so cute! Ah! Oh, of course. I forgot there's this prehistoric planet we're talking about, right? So that's the trio of Triceratopses. That's the one I used for the thumbnail. Bro, they're like literally the embodiment of, bro, you got the whole squad laughing. Oh. Nocturnal T-Rexes, huh? I mean, yeah, they probably did have some good eyesight, so it's not exactly, you know, an unfeasible thing. Yeah, exactly, see? Like, the Isle? You don't always have to be, like, hunting in the day, huh? Ooh, sneaky, sneaky. Looking for something to eat. A late night snack. Oh, we're actually gonna see T-Rex hunt this time. Which episode? We're watching Swamps, episode 3. Oh, they're surrounding it. Oh, it's right in front of its eyes. So I guess that Montosaurus is a poor night vision, I guess? Oh wow, it's so good. Again, Montosaurus is so big. Like it's about the size as a T-Rex. Oh, and in the neck. See, like if you think about like dinosaur fights, like this is what you think of, not like, you know, an ambush, then just, you know, running around in circles, biting each other's tails. Like this is why I say the island itself is just a fundamentally flawed game. Like, it's just impossible to like recreate something, but at the same time, like consider, like this is what the people want. But if you actually like do this like this, then people are gonna complain that the T-Rex is OP as fuck. Ooh, packy time. I was actually able to see a fossil of the Pachycephalosaurus in the Japanese Natural History Museum. Like, but it was like so fragmented. They had like a skull with the real fossil marked in black, and the white parts like around it. So it's just, for me, like just looking at the original parts for what they would found, it was kind of hard to make out like what it actually was, and then I was looked at the skull, the fully restored skull, and I was like, oh yeah, that's a Pachy. Like, how do people know this? Because like the actual Pachy skull, like at least the one that I saw in the Japanese Natural History Museum, they didn't actually have the dome. It was like the nose part and like the eyebrow part and the back part of the head. It was kind of like a ring around the the center of its head. So it's kind of hard to imagine that that was like a Pachy. Ooh, what is that? Oh, so that's why it was like red, huh? It's kind of like where, like, you know, where everyone says, like, you know, everything that was used for defense is actually just for show. Ooh, so they found like a lot of bruised heads. Huh. I guess science changes all the time. Nice. So they were headbutters, huh? Yeah, this makes more sense. Like, I don't get it when people say, like, oh yes, Therizinosaurus' claws was just used for show. The beetles, like, tail clubs were just for show. The stegosaur plates were just for show. I mean, they're kind of pointy, you know? It's somehow gonna have a use, right? Right, that was episode 3. Alright. Okay, now, what was it? C's? Episode 4? Right, do I skip the intro? I don't think so, because if I do, then the time cut will get messed up, so... And I don't like that. Because I don't put the time cut on there for show. Like, I actually, like, want you guys to, like, watch along with me, so... I know, like, I don't know if anyone is right now, but, like... it's maybe sometime down in the future, you know? Maybe, you know, once I'm not here in this world anymore, someone will, like, run upon this video and they're gonna be like, oh, yeah, this person a long time ago, like, watched this random-ass documentary. Oh, yeah, is Carnotaurus in Season 2? We haven't seen this guy yet. So I guess the Prehistoric planet was always just meant off to be 2 seasons, huh? Because the Pachycephalosaur, especially, like, we had like a scan kind of thing, like an image used for scaling that would assume that was used for like 1 episode, but it wasn't like in the video, so in the series. So you were like, oh yeah, that was like a scrap thing, but no, it was like, turns out, guess what? It's actually a thing. Still got 2 episodes left. And again, just you know, I wanted to say that I'm always super thankful for all of you guys being here, right? It really means the world if you're just, you know, taking a time just to sit here and just watch a dinosaur documentary with me. The ocean. Under the sea. Du-du-du-du-du. And due to my lack of singing powers, I shall not proceed. Ooh, manta rays. Really makes me wonder, like, did these manta rays really exist in the Cretaceous period? Like, do we have, like, evidence of that? Like, I know there's, like, evidence of manta, like, stingrays, but, like, those that big? Or is this, like, a particularly, like, small mosasaur? Look at him, like, you know, look at her, like, you know, just wagging around her tongue like a snake. It's true, you know. They did have, like, two split tongues like snakes. So what's she doing? Oh boy, that's actually kind of scary. Just imagine like being like a small guy, and just seeing like this big version of you just passing by. Quite scary. So are there any prehistoric dogfish? I'm not so sure. I think I've seen one, like in a fossil record. Oh. Like, I mean, to be fair, like, we don't even know what's under our sea the most times. You know, how would we know what kind of things were there in the prehistoric times? Yo, glowy fish! Ah, so it like sometimes glowing can also be working as a camouflage, huh? Smart. Like there's so many of them. If you just open your mouth, like you're gonna get like one, right? You know, like every time when I see these documentaries, like, you know, like predators right next to these fish, like it's always hard for me to like imagine, like, if you're hungry, you can just like, you know, just quickly grab the fish right next to you. Like, why go through all this waiting just to get some glowy fish? Like, there's a lot of fish right next to you. You can literally see them. Like, why don't you go for those? Do they not taste good? Those are all fish, no way! Oh, that's a disgusting amount of fish. I never thought I'd say this. Ah, Hesperonychus. They look so funky. They're like penguins, but they aren't penguins, so they're like, you know, like, they're, not penguin. Ooh, hunting in packs. Look at him swim. It's so funny. Oh, here come the big boys. What is that? Oh, it's a Factinus. Right. What's with the Factinus and Hesperonychus always appearing in a similar time? Oh, it's like a gulper. Yeah, speak of like fish eating games. Didn't like Hungry Shark, like I think they teased like a prehistoric version of Hungry Shark, right? But was it Hungry Shark Primal? Like, I gotta take a look in that. Apparently that's like a beta game. But like, is it available on like Google? Like, can I download it as an APK? Hungry Shark Primal. Let me just look it up. There is an APK. It was actually released like a month ago, huh? I might actually check this out. You know, I might as well do that now, actually. You know, after we watch it, I might just download it and give it like a shot and see what's up with that. As the fact that do you seriously want to go for the chicken? You know, you got fish all around you, you know. Or are they just like scattering these guys off to get more fish? But this guy's more agile. Guess it really boils down to who has the more stam, huh? Oh, you mean anything, huh? That must also mean another Zoophactinus. Like, wasn't there like a fossil found where like a Zoophactinus was killed while it was like eating another Zoophactinus, or was that like a different fish? I think it was like a different fish. But like, it suffocated because it was like trying to eat something that it far too big for its mouth. Ooh, prehistoric tide pods. Or tide pools. I keep confusing tide pools with tide pods. Like, tide pods are like the thing that you like put in like what was it, in the washing machine, right? Oh, eggs. Fish eggs or ammonite eggs. Ammonites are not fish, right? Yeah, they're like marine life, but I don't think they're related to fish, right? Oh, look at that, a crabs. That crab has to be a real one, right? There's no way that crab is fake. Free from danger, you say, huh? You know, it is a cute baby, right? And, you know, it's Prehistoric Planet we're talking about, so... Oh, look! Oh my god, these are so cute! No! I don't know how many times it is. I'm getting emotionally attracted to small babies. No! Don't let them fool you. It's Prehistoric Planet. It's gonna get brutally ripped apart. No! I have to watch. Oh no, they're all gonna die! No, not the babies! Well, there's gotta be a reason, right? This must not be the first time, right? Oh, they're pushing each other out. Wow, nature is beautiful. Oh, wee! Whee! Off they go. No! How dare you! Not again! No! No, not the babies! Oh, you cheeky bastard! Immediately, as soon as you see a baby killed, you see other cute babies feeding them. Like the game, like they're deliberately doing this. Like, they're making us. Oh yes, look at this cute baby. Yes, I'm gonna brutally murder it, right? And guess what? It's getting eaten. It's look at its body. It's getting eaten by another cute baby. Guess what? I'm gonna do with that guy, right? The same oldest trick in the book. Yet we still keep falling for that. The oldest trick in the book. Oh, it's the plesiosaurs again. Tyrannosaur. Is that the guy that we saw last time? I'm assuming that's the case. So they go down into deep water to eat, huh? I mean, it makes sense. The deeper water, the cooler it is. So there's a lot of, you know, bacteria. And, like, nutritional, like, salts and stuff that small microorganisms eat. So, you know, the way the food chain works, a lot of small microorganisms, a lot of fish, then a lot of bigger fish that eat the fish. And which lead to, you know, like, these mosasaurs that eat those fish, I suppose. Or is that the mosasaur that eats the fish eating predators? But you get it. You know, it attracts a lot of predators. Ammonites are mollusks. Yeah. I know they're mollusks, but like, what are the relationships between like octopus and mollusks and fish? You know, like they say that, you know, they're called cuttlefish, right? But I'm assuming they're not like fish because they look so much different. I'm assuming like they didn't evolve from fish, right? They were their own separate thing from millions of years ago, right? Oh, mosasaur. It is the Mosasaurus, folks! Oh, bullet! Yeah. Oh, look at the dust being kicked off. Just needs to grab one. And he'll survive for another day. Or two. Or maybe a week. Of course it's the babies, right? Oh! Woo! Damn, look at the force. Oh, they're like stunned, just like orcas. Oh, of course, all the babies die. Well, not for long. Right, you guys are saying that, oh, Lopho, you're so pessimistic. Right, I've watched a lot of nature documentaries, alright? And I always know when these things are, you know, are gonna happen. Oh, these are those claw ones. The ones that look like claws, right? They look like Belemnots, but like I think they're like actually a species of ammonite. I've seen them actually on sale in the fossil black market in Tokyo, huh? Like these ones, yeah, like those really sharp, long ones. Yeah, baculites. Ah! It's the trombone boy! So much variety! Nostosaurus. What the fuck is that? What? How do they swim? They have to like the shape goes like inside their mouth? Like what? Okay, I know that ammonites could get crazy, but not like this crazy. What is this? What kind of evolutionary benefit does this have? I'm gonna curl up my tail right in front of my mouth so I can't eat shit. What do you eat? Wow. So many of them. So looking at a scene of The Little Mermaid. Not the remake one, because the remake one apparently doesn't have a lot of fish from what I've heard. Like, how was the remake of The Little Mermaid? Like, I haven't watched it. But I heard it was pretty controversial. Because honestly, I don't watch Disney remakes. I mean, if they would do a remake of Disney's Dinosaur, I might, but like, I usually don't go watch movies that don't feature dinosaurs. Oh, Veterinaria. They really do just act like seals. So did you watch the Angry Birds movie? Good question, I haven't. I mean, it is a dinosaur movie in a technical sense, but it's not like, you know what? I watch prehistoric movies, not dinosaur ones, alright? That would make more sense because I watch Ice Age, but like I don't watch like Angry Birds, so prehistoric movies might be the better word. Oh, they have rather short necks. Youngsters, you say? So I wonder if they like swallow any sand when they do this. I mean, how big are the small critters inside those sand? Like, I kind of get it. But at the same time, like, unless you have teeth that are very close to each other, how effective is that gonna be? Since I doubt that the small microorganisms are gonna be like much bigger than the sand grains themselves. Are there any Ice Age movies to this day? I mean, you got Ice Age 1, 2, Dawn of the Dinosaurs, what was it, Continental Drift? And, you know, those two, whatever the fuck that was. I haven't watched the recent ones. The last one I watched was like the one with the pirates. Cool. So this was an episode entirely without... I mean, there was Hesperornis. So, I mean, yeah, there were dinosaurs. How fast was a mosasaur? So the bottom one is longer than the top. I wonder why that's the case. Is there like a reason they evolved for that? Or is it just like chance? Huffmani. You say Huffmani? Don't you say Huffmani? I always thought it was Huffmani then Huffmani. Again, but honestly, like I don't really care. As long as it gets that point across, who cares? Yum! So fat, and if I just looking at the front side, it's just a chunky boy. So that's why it does the C shape, huh? Do we have evidence of that? Oh. It is really interesting how they just say that. Oh yeah, we are just gonna put some calculations and this is the results. Like they say it in a very scientific way, and I really like this. You know, it's kind of comparative from the what was it, the other terrible dinosaur documentary that released with art models the other day. Because those ones were like, you know, they deliberately like made iron like models and just they went like, oh yes, look at this guy crushed the remote watermelon. Yes, obviously it could. It's made out of fucking metal. Like, yes, of course it would. Like this even sounds more brutal, you know, being jumped up and just freaking choke slammed into the water by a fucking mosasaur. Like you don't see this in Jurassic World. You just see this guy going, oh, eating whatever that was. You know, imagine just seeing imagine learning this from a mosasaur, and then an actual mosasaur appears, and instead of opening the mouth slowly from the ocean, it just fucking choke slams you into the water. Like, see, this is what a real animal would hunt like, not like a fucking movie monster. So back to the point, it is quite interesting how they go ahead and what was it? You know, the same with the Pachyskskull. They made the Pachyskkull, but you know, in Stephen Fry's dinosaur documentary, they would have just grabbed the skulls and just slammed them together like a child's toy. But in this game, and they were like, no, we're not gonna do that. We have standards, or I don't know, common sense, whatever that is. I don't know. You just saw the upcoming dinosaur movie. Yes, I can't do it on live, but I'm actually planning to record a reaction of that today, right after the stream. So it's called I Am T-Rex. Yeah, it's like apparently just like Speckles the Tarbosaurus, but it's made in China. Like the Chinese tried to take kimchi as their own food. Now they're coming for Speckles. And honestly, in all proudness, I can say the Chinese are free to take. As a Korean, I can officially say that the Chinese have every right in their way to take Speckles and make it theirs. We don't want it. You can take it. We don't want Speckles. We don't want on one eye. You can take them, China. Just leave our kimchi and our culture alone. But you can take the Speckles. Because yeah, China's been notorious for trying to steal Korean culture for some reason. They're saying that oh yeah, we are gonna take this we're gonna the Korean traditional dress hanbok is Chinese, or Korean dishes are in fact Chinese, Koreans are in fact Chinese. No, that's not the case. We split up ages ago. So the one eye origin story. I can't wait for season 3. I really can't wait. It's gonna be so exciting. If there is ever one. Honestly, like, we were lucky we got season 1. Right? The fact that we already have a season 2 is already a blessing. You know, I should be now working on a Prehistoric Planet review. There's the 65 review that I'm editing right now. There's the new movie trailer reaction that I have to edit. There's a lot of stuff, huh? Dilophosaurus, huh? They look very similar to the other sauropods that we saw in Madagascar last episode. I know that they're very similar in general, but they just look very similar. Yeah, I get it, they're related, but like it almost looks like it's just being lazy. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. I know it might sound insulting, but like it kind of just feels like they're just reusing the models again and again. Could be just me. I mean, they have a logical excuse, so... Oh no, wait for the old guy! Don't you guys have respect for your elders? Oh wait, it just slowly dies, huh? No! No, don't! No! Oh. Well, this guy's lived a happy life, to be honest. This is a very lucky sauropod, in a way. You know, dying of old age. That's a luxury in the animal world. Troodontids, okay. At least you're not saying Troodon, right? God, it's so annoying when they do that. Edibles that they just can't get out, huh? Maybe they'll need a hand or a pack of very teeth-packed jaws, huh? Just like this guy, huh? Yeah, the T-Rex just does not care. Yeah, you can grab the meat. Like, there's plenty to go. Oh, maybe not. It's the piece of meat chunk is literally the size of your tooth, dude. You don't need to be that much of an asshole, right? The entire Jurassic timeline in a nutshell. I am pretty sure, like, who was it? Like, Swerve? Was that the Jurassic Park guy? I'm pretty sure that guy made a video on that. Honestly, I'm not too involved within the Jurassic franchise. Like, similar to the Star Wars franchise. There's a reason I don't watch Star Wars at all. Like, because I feel like there's nothing less productive in the world than, like, having online arguments about something that never existed. I just feel like that's just like the most stupidest way to spend your time. Right? I know that in the world of online things, there's a lot of stupid things you can do. But like, arguing about the lore of Jurassic Park and Jurassic World, or Star Wars, or whatever, or Marvel, or whatever the fantasy world that is probably the most, like, the waste of time. You're better off playing the Isle. I mean, to be honest, like, no, don't play the Isle. The Isle is still a waste of time, even all those things considered. Yeah, I'd rather talk with a guy and fight about Jurassic World on the internet for like 10 hours than play the Isle for an hour and a half. That is true. Like, because the Isle is just so boring. I don't even mean it in like a meme sense way. I'm like dead serious when I say this. Quetzals versus Rexes. Go bite him. See, and then they said, like, Path of Titans, like, I remember that. Path of Titans recently added in the, like, a Quetzalcoatlus as a mod, and they immediately, like, took out, like, it's one of its basic attacks. Because the pterosaurs would be able to fly around and bite the enemy. Like, look at that! They're doing it right now, those bitches! And you guys wanted a dinosaur simulator, right? Well, then why can't the game do something that these guys can do, right? Like, it makes no fucking sense. The T-Rex of the King of Dinosaurs defeated by 2 Quetzals. It's not really defeat, right? Because, like, this is the thing. I've seen some people complain that, oh yeah, the T-Rex loses to 2 giant stalk-sized lizards, right? I mean, two giant lizard stalks. In a sense, you know, it isn't always a defeat. It's just, you know, it's just ain't worth the risk. It just can't be bothered, you know? Like, that's the attitude that you guys should have in your life. Sometimes, you know, there's some assholes around the internet. Not just assholes in general, but just, like, annoying people. Like, sometimes just don't feed the beast. Just ignore. Or in this case, in the Tyrannosaurus case, just let the beasts eat. Like, there's plenty of food to go around. No need to go ahead and like fight. Globidans. This just looks like the Mosasaur from earlier. Like, what's the difference? Spinodiscus. I'm not eating Mosasaur. Oh, just looking for the eggs. It is also quite interesting to note that I'm looking at all those ammonites right now. And like, you know, a long time ago, you always had those ammonites where, like, it immediately had its tentacles from the head. But nowadays, like, they do have the tentacles from the head as well, but they have the little, like, vampire squid, like, you know, those little, like, flaps around the head pod. Which makes sense. But it's just kind of odd seeing them this way. Can these guys even run? Yeah, kind of. Or swim, at least. Grab one by the tentacles! Rip one off! The tentacles always taste the best. Oh, you can just crack the shell. Oh boy. It's like a cookie cracker. They're like chips. And they said KOSing didn't make any sense. Look, like admins would be like, oh, body down, fuck you. Do you think the Gobidins gives a fuck? Look at him, this guy's killing like 3-4 at a time. I'm sorry, the Island Path of Titans players, but in real life, there's no admin that says, oh, body down, and TPs you away from the others. God, so frustrating when everyone does that. Yum, yum, yum. Like, you know, as like, you know, a Path of Titans player, right? Or the Aya player, or Walking Simulator player. Like, there is like one thing, especially in Path of Titans, which I do feel like it's kind of against the rules. And that is like, you know, inviting, like, chatting with other people in the groups, inviting them and then killing them. Like, honestly, I don't care about it too much, but I can understand where they're coming from, because in real life, this makes no sense either. This is like a strict game only thing, so it kind of makes sense for that to not to make any sense. But like KOSing and all that stuff, it's all part of nature, you know, it makes sense. But this is why I'm saying, like, all like walking simulators need an abundance of AI. And by abundance, I mean like not an AI that screams out for dear life every time like a carnival passes by. No, I mean like, you know, like actual AI that act like, you know, like have decent AI. So people can like, you know, like if you're like a packy, right? This is the kind of thing that I want to have. I want them to like be able to fit in with like AI packs. See, this is gonna like help the KOSing problem as well, because you see, if all of them are going KOSing and and attacks like a pack of animals and they all start running away, like we won't know which one's an AI and which one's real. So it will solve the KOSing problem. It's gonna be much more fun for the people being hunted as well. Like if you add in a bunch of AI, it's just gonna solve so many of the issues. But God forbid these two games or any walking simulators for the love of God just do anything about the AI. Like, it just solves so many problems if you just add in more AI, but like they always just are so refusing on that. Like we don't need the 40th dinosaur species in this game. I'm talking to you, Path of Titans, not the Isle. The Isle definitely needs more, but like you don't need a fucking combat update. You need AI. Right, even like I'd love to just go ahead and you know grab 120 mushrooms or stuff if it means I can, you know, live in a dinosaur world and not just be myself in a mile radius. Ooh, I mean, storks are also dinosaurs. You know, that kind of doesn't make any sense. You know, they're both dinosaurs in a sense. Pectinodons. Aren't these guys like one of the main animals that used to be called Troodon? Surprisingly bland colored for a male. Not an insult, of course, but I mean, to be honest, not all bird males are super colorful. I I mean, they're both dinosaurs. Why are you splitting them apart? Oh, flies. Oh, God. God, seeing one buzz around my room already gives me the shivers. Now imagine millions. Ugh. Oh, God. Oh, so many flies. Like, here's the thing with flies. I don't really mind when they go ahead, like I don't mind a fly buzzing around the corner of my room. It's like, for some reason, I don't know why the hell that's the case, but every like small fire, like small like thing that I see, fly or small animal, they're always buzzing near the face or like being straight out annoying. Like, you can be literally anywhere but my face. Like, just don't be annoying. Okay, hello? Notification? Yeah, what's up with Streamlabs notification? Not showing the donation, not the membership kind of thing. Right, I'll do it myself then. Right. Oh, there we go. Yeah! Woo! Hello, Pennybag! Welcome! Evolved into an Awesomosaur! Nice! Woo! Thank you so much. We're watching Prehistoric Planet, which is like the new dinosaur documentary on Apple TV. The mother Trudon that just caught a bird. Chicken's on the menu. Don't worry, I usually explain what the hell is going on, usually the case, so... Even if you don't, like, you know, watch my video, you can always just, like, listen along. And I'll probably, like, I'm telling you usually what's going on the screen, so... Ooh, is that Carnotaurus again? Is he back for round 2? North America, so that's not Carnotaurus. Oh, it's the Triceratopses! They're fighting! Oh yeah, that brings up the question. I actually still haven't watched season 1 episode 5, actually. I haven't watched that yet. I was gonna plan on doing it on stream, but I remember something happening. I think it was like my channel was about to get deleted by those Minecraft fanboys and stuff. So I was going through like a really hard time, and I was like unable to stream because like YouTube disabled me from like uploading videos or like streaming or making content, if I remember correctly. And I was like too busy trying to save my channel than, you know, to like watch along Prehistoric Planet. And I still haven't done that. Like, I've only seen clips of that. Still got to see. So, you probably know Pennyback, but I went to Japan for the last 3 or 4 days. And there was like, you know, I saw like, I think it was like 2 ceratopsians in the Natural History Museum. Triceratopses. So the less damage your horns, the more inexperience. Huh. So the newest horns doesn't always mean it's the better one, huh? Are there some babies alongside with them as well? Aww. What is this? Oh, what is that? I was about to say that's T-Rex, right? No, it's not. It's not a Triceratops. Oh, 30-year-old male Triceratops. Oh, it's a big one. So Triceratops aren't actually like hurt animals, especially adults. Okay. Young Longhorn versus big curled horns. Yeah, we had a lot of... I am working on my Japan travel video as well, so... Stay tuned for that as well. Oh, here we go! Oh! The horns are so long! Like, it makes sense because, like, you see the skulls, like, in the Triceratops in the museums. The horns are already very, very long. So... Like, that's just the bottom of the barrel part of the horn. Like, there was likely much more curtain on top of it. So it makes sense for the horns to be, like, this long. Like, this isn't exaggeration. Like, that's how the longs were probably. Oh! Oh, it broke off a tip. Just like the Taurosaurus in Walking with Dinosaurs. But unlike the Pachycephalosaurs that we saw earlier, you know, this guy isn't exiled, I think. Because, you know, this guy isn't, like, this isn't a pack, it's just like a gathering. As I said, Triceratops is likely the adults did not live in packs. They usually just gathered up to mate. But the juveniles and the babies were taking care of the adults, and the juveniles were likely in gangs. Oh, the male is so much bigger than the female. I wouldn't be surprised if it like crushes the female. Probably happened more than once. This happens with elephants too, right? Now we go to the Arctic, huh? Right, speaking of the Arctic, right? I wonder if we'll ever know, like, what the Triceratops was in, like, in one of those episodes, because the, like, in a scene where the, Dromaeosaurs were hunting the Montosauruses, like, last season, like, there was, like, a split second of, like, a random blue Triceratops in the middle of fucking nowhere. And, like, Darren Nage, who's, like, who's one of the consultants of this episode, he seems to know what it is, but he hasn't spoken out directly anything what it actually means. So everyone's just, like, saying, oh, yeah, it's the Harmonica Triceratops from Jurassic Park. Well, I guess we have to still catch them, huh? One of the minuses. Is that Dinosaurs? Ah, it's a Dinosaur. It's a polar tyrannosaurid. But unlike other polar animals, which grow bigger in this, the more you go up north, these guys actually get smaller. No surprise attack. What will you do? Oh, just brute speed? Look at them majestically run away. Hey, what's your plan, buddy? So fast. Like, riding on one of those would be so much fun. Oh, maybe the only minuses that are weak to cold or something? Maybe this guy could use this to its advantage? Who knows? Like, you can kind of like look how the steam is coming from the nose. It shows that they're like warm-blood animals. Because there's no cold-blood animals living up in the north, unless they're like fish. The video is paused. It's not. What do you mean it's paused? It's not. It's obviously not. Oh, tiptoeing. It's getting closer and closer. Oh, here it goes! Here it comes! Running off again. Will he be able to catch one? Or is it a she? I don't know. Oh! What was that? This guy just immediately said, oh yeah, I'm gonna run towards this guy. What? Now you made yourself a target. Oh, it slips! It slips! Ah! And that mistake cost him his life. There goes the honest from Dinosaur. Dinosaurus for the win! Ah, baby Dinosaurus! Why are we watching a movie and we are only watching two quetzals on a beach? These are Hatzagopteryxes. And you're supposed to watch the movie alongside the stream. Like, have you never watched a watch-along stream or something? Like, I can't just put up the movie and like... Did you really think I would put up the movie on YouTube? Like, I don't want to get myself, like... If that was the case, the video wouldn't be even going on for this long. Oh, and there is the scene of Prehistoric Planet. Oh, and that was it! Right, let's see what the science this time is. Triceratops? Yeah, it is. Why did Triceratops have a frill? Why not? Gotta love YouTube rules. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, YouTube isn't being an asshole. It's more like common sense. I mean, like, I can't just like put up an entire documentary and just watch along with you guys like on YouTube. It just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, so we actually have like horn markings on other Triceratops' frill. So yeah. Unlike other Ceratopsian dinosaurs where the Ceratopsians, usually dinosaurs, they actually have holes in the frills. The Triceratops did not. They're actually one of the only Ceratopsian dinosaurs that did not have any holes in the frill, which actually suggests that it was likely used for defense. So maybe they were like kind of used like horns on a moose. So, you know, the big, the more flashier, the more healthy the male likely is. The juveniles did not have fancy frills. So maybe they were just like used as a, you know, yeah, as a sexual display. Exactly. So it's kind of like the Triceratops is being able to like, it's like giant billboards on their heads. Exactly. Like, why can't, like, you know, it can be both like a sexual device and, you know, used for defense too, you know? It doesn't always have to be like a single purpose. And that was it! Prehistoric Planet! Season 2! Right. Oh, wow. What an amazing documentary that was, folks. What a ride. What a ride. You like trikes? Yeah, exactly. I like trikes too. I feel like trikes are not, like, overrated. Like T-Rex is, but, like, trike is not. Like, they're still both popular, don't get me wrong. But, like, especially, like, you see in Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. Trikes don't do shit in the movie, so it's kind of proof that Triceratops is like, it's common. You see it a lot of times in media, but it just doesn't do anything. It's just kind of there as a background dinosaur. So, although I adore spiders, yeah, spiders are awesome animals too. Like as I said, just because I think T-Rex is overrated does not mean I hate them in a sense, in a paleontological sense. I just don't like how it's just overrepresented in media. But I don't really mind it too much. So yeah, that was it for Prehistoric Planet. So guys, yes, about like Hungry Shark, right? Let's see what's that's all about, right? Hungry Shark Primal. Right. Okay, so let's see. Hungry Shark Primal. So yeah, it is like Hungry Shark, but with prehistoric creatures. That is so interesting. Let's see. Like, check this out. So this is like the new Hungry Shark game, huh? Become a primal shark. So they got like Dunkleosteus, they got Plesiosaurs, Pliosaurs. So yeah, they just kind of realized that, oh yeah, Hungry Shark, there's a lot of, you know, dinosaur animal lovers playing the game. So yeah, let's just go ahead and make a game entirely for prehistoric lovers. Like this is amazing. This is like the one thing that I always wanted, you know. So yeah, I can't wait for this. But it's not available. It doesn't have to be though, because we can just go ahead and download the APK. I can have unlimited money. Oh wow. Do I? Unlimited money? That was 2 weeks ago, but it's kind of hard to like update, right? So I feel like APK unlimited money. Hungry Shark versus Dinosaur action game. It's the title of the app is literally called Hungry Shark versus Dinosaur, right? Let's see. Let me just get the original one. Right. May 6th. Right. What's the newest version? Wait, I mean in Hungry Shark, like kind of like Hungry Shark World, we don't actually need the newest version to play the game, right? If I remember correctly. Like even in Hungry Shark like World, we never really needed that, so. Let's download that. Right. Does it work? Do I get a virus? Well, it'll be funny if I got a virus in the middle of the stream, but. Right, there we go. We got Hungry Shark being downloaded, so now I can just open up Nox. So, which is my emulator for mobile games. Right, let's check that out before we end the stream. Because, you know, I gotta make like one video on something, right? And right now, the Gaming Beaver hasn't done anything on Hungry Shark Primal, so now's my chance to shine, you know? I still won't forgive Beaver for taking my effort on Mosasaurus. On Mr. Snappy, right? I know he didn't mean it, probably, but still, it just kind of pisses me off to this day. Like, I spent, like, 20 hours grinding for the Mosasaur, only for him to get it, like, 4 hours. Before I got the tournament reward. I still won't, I will never forgive him for that. Just kidding, right? Halfway kidding, right? I'm not angry at him, by the way. I'm just, like, bummed at, you know, the way the world works. Because it just kind of doesn't seem fair. Like, I won the tournament. I was supposed to get the Mosasaur. But, like, they were like, oh, yeah, we're waiting for calculations for the tournament, so we're not gonna give out the prize to you right now. And while I was, like, waiting for the prize, like, it was like, oh, yeah, hello, everyone, and we're gonna showcase the new Mosasaur. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? The whole reason why I did the tournament was to become faster than the other guys. And the other guy just gets it served on a table on a gold plate. Meanwhile, I gotta grind for this shit. Right. Okay, what am I doing? Right, Dinosaur IO. No, we're not playing this terrible ass mobile game. We already played it last time, right? Jurassic Dinosaurs Arcade. That's the whatchamacallit. That was the game that we played last time with the AI dinosaur, right? Okay, it is still downloading. 16 seconds left, so let's check that out. Yeah, I still gotta figure out what Dino X World. There's a couple of dinosaur apps that we still haven't played, by the way. We're gonna do that. Like, there's just so much to do, so much to play, so much to edit, so much to study. Right. Let's see, APK. All right, there we go. Yeah, there we go. It's downloading. Right. Okay. So is it gonna work? Let's see if we can actually get it to work. Why has it stopped? But it worked. Download. Finish the installation progress, buddy. There we go. Right. Okay, let me just go ahead. Send this into Nox. Okay, transform, fit to screen. Right. Truly making content every time. Right. Oh, look at this! We got Pterosaurs, Dunkleosteus, Caveman. Is that a Plesiosaur? We got like a Chronosaur, some Protostegus, a Dodo, and a Rex. Right, so it's just like Ark. So it's everything, all prehistoric things in one thing. Which I like it. As I said, I don't have to like always be strict when it comes to time periods. So oh yeah, it does work. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? But hold up, let me turn on the game again. Right. Oh no, it doesn't. Right, or does it? I don't know. Let's give it one more shot. Maybe it's gonna work. Maybe it's not. I might try downloading different types of mods. Oh, it just keeps stopping, right? Let's see. I'll get to downloading like maybe like a hacked version of it. Maybe that solved the. Maybe that version has stopped. Allows me. Okay. The only good dinosaur game I have is Jurassic World. Huh. Where's my avatar? Oh, why did I shut down my own avatar? Right. I didn't even realize this. Right. I must have accidentally shut it down as well. There we go. Content, baby! I recommend trying cue cards. It has dinos and prehistoric life in it. Oh yeah, cue cards, yes! You know, I was considering doing that. Like, it really depends, like, how easy it is to get dinosaur cards. But I might give it a shot just because, why not? Okay, so this version of Hungry Primal doesn't work, so I'll uninstall this. And I will install the other one. Alright, this is the modded version. Let's see if this one works. I don't want unlimited money, but if that's the only way I can play this game, I will. Come on. Yes, it works! Nah, fuck! Of course, you freaking had to jinx it, Lopho, right? You just had to jinx it. Alright, let's give it another shot. One last shot, right? We can give it one more try. What's the app info? Maybe I'll try to force stop it. There's a reason why Beaver didn't play this, huh? And I just know that South Korea is just gonna get this game like 2 months late, like what happened to Jurassic World Alive. And by the time I stop playing this game, the Gaming Beaver will have like Mosasaurus Live Pleurodon, and I don't know, Styxosaurus all unlocked. And I am not gonna let that happen, right? Okay, it's especially with mobile games, you really need to always be ahead of the competition. Right, so what are we gonna play today? I mean, it's 2 hours in the stream. I might as well end it here, folks. So, I mean, we tried our best. It doesn't work. I'll try and research more into maybe if I can get this worked. And yes, it is 11, almost 12 p.m. So I do need to sleep. So I think we're getting into live stream. Hey, so humans, dinosaurs. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, may the Jurassic Spirit be with you. Bye-bye! Woo-woo!